everybody. Hopefully y'all can see me. Try to fix this. Let me try to fix this to lower this. This thing is in the way. All right, I think that's good. What's up, everybody? How y'all feeling? Y'all see, I just voted. Go vote today if you haven't done so already. Today is your local elections. Very important stuff regarding if you're in Texas, the new amendments they're trying to do to our constitution and stuff. So y'all please go vote. But anyways, guys, we traded. What's up, Ty? Dallas Cowboys. What's up? We traded for Logan Wilson and we traded uh for Quentin Williams. Wow. I don't think anybody had Quentin Williams really on our radar because that was not a name leaked. We heard we knew we were trying to get Quentin Williams in the Michael Parsons trade, but as far as anything else, I mean that was about it. So the fact that we actually, and y'all forgive me, I'm driving, but let me see this tell me, yeah. But anyway, the fact that we actually got the guy that we originally wanted because we did not really want Kenny Clark like that. Um, but I mean, I'm still satisfied that we got Kenny Clark. You know what I'm saying? And Kenny Clark was balling, at the beginning of the year. He since has kind of slowed down a little bit. I'm not sure what that is about. But hopefully having a guy next to him, like Quentin Williams, is gonna help him. And y'all be sure to hit the like. I know I haven't gone live in a minute. Me and my sis, we missed our show that we do, Star Trek Girls Talk Ball this week. Hopefully we can do it this upcoming week. I actually got to call my sis because I ain't heard from her. I'm like, hope everything's okay. But um, I was working this last week, so we couldn't do the show. But I know y'all ain't seen me in a while. But anyway, I don't know why Kenny Clark has. I feel like his performance has just not been as great after he started off so strong. But actually, I'm lying because didn't he ball out last night? Even though we lost, we got our asses kicked by the Cardinals. But Kenny Clark actually played pretty good. Honestly, I have to be honest. I was satisfied with the entire front. I felt like our entire front played really, really, really well yesterday. So shout out to them. I really do think that what's his name? Our guy, Donovan Ezaraku, we got something in him. And bringing in a guy like Quentin Williams, even though he's a defensive tackle, that's still a leadership role. That's still a perennial Pro Bowl, All Pro type of guy. I see there's a lot of y'all in here say hi to me in the chat. I was talking to my guy Ty, Battle Cowboys, but y'all be sure to hit the like. Continue to help Stargazer Sports grow, 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 grow. We're on the road to 1,000. We at 800 and something, but soon we'll be at 1,000. I already know. By the end of this season, we should be at 1,000 for sure. So, but anyway, um, ultimately, y'all let me know how do y'all feel about the trades. I will say that I watched this morning. I still made my way to the gym, but of course, trade mania. I got myself caught up. Who is that? Freedom. How you doing, Freedom? Glad to see you. Watching Logan Wilson film. And Logan Wilson is good, y'all. He the truth. Me personally, I had thought he got benched because he's not playing well. But as I did more research, a lot of Bengals fans feel like that we fleeced them. And honestly, looking at the film, I think we did fleece them. I think the Bengals, though, I was listening to some of the Bengals like insiders and content creators, and they were saying that pretty much the Bengals screwed up the value of Logan Wilson, which I agree because they were like, you benched him. Like if you hadn't have benched Logan Wilson and just had to been shopping him, then them guys would at least been able to net a fourth or a fifth at least. But the word on the street was that they wanted a sixth, and we got him for a seven. Y'all, seventh is literally nothing. Like you, that's a bag of peanuts. That's what we got. That's what we got Logan Wilson for. But I watched about 4 to 5 of his games, and I mean, he's pretty much everything you want in the middle linebacker. I think it all just came down to they had a new defensive coordinator. He drafted these two young stud linebackers, and they're pretty good. Doesn't mean that they beat Logan out, but it's like if I feel like they're at the same level as you or they're just slightly worse, I'm gonna play them because they're the younger guys. You know, the Bengals are trying to rebuild that defense. So that's why Logan was like, you know what, it's all good, but I know what I'm capable of. And sometimes people say that and you be like, Cap, you know what I'm saying? Like, because of course nobody's gonna say I suck. Like no one's gonna say that, but they still be sucking. But nah, Logan Wilson is good, y'all. And I mean, not just with the run fits. I mean, he has great run fits. Um, really knows how to. What really stands out to me with Logan Wilson as well is that he really knows how to shed blocks. Like that's what's up, Dom? I'm glad to see you. But yeah, Logan Wilson, he really, and that's one thing. Two things our linebackers have struggled with: filling gaps and shedding blocks. He don't got a problem with nothing. He really sees it. Uh, and I watched a lot of his game. Watching versus Detroit, all these motions and shit, not tricking him a bit. That's another thing. Our linebackers and Shotty talked about it. Eyes just going everywhere. You can literally see on field Kenneth Murray and Shamar James and Sanborn. Follow the motion. Now you way out of position. You know what I'm saying? So now we have somebody to fix that issue. Logan Wilson is a great lead. He's a captain, right? So I mean he's a leader. He's a great leader that you want coaching up Overshown, coaching up Leah Fowl, coaching up Shamar James. So I definitely think Logan Wilson, what we got him for, we fleeced the Bengals. We fleeced him. So don't believe the narratives. Oh, he got beats. He sucks. Nah, go look at the film for yourself. I'm gonna put a video out too, showing his film. What's up, Dak Owens? That's my guy. He always changes his name. But what's up, guy? How you doing? But I got 100 grand. All of you guys, thank y'all so much. But yeah, don't believe any of the narratives. Oh, he got benched for a rookie. Oh, he sucks. No, he doesn't, y'all. He's a damn good linebacker. Am I saying he's Fred Warner? No, but I mean I'm gonna tell y'all, and it's not just he can stop the run. He can help with the run. No, he can also cover. I'm seeing him on film take away 2 to 3 reads by himself from the quarterback. 2 to 3 reads. Like, all right, you try to go to the tight end, covered him. Oh, you try to do the slot, wide receiver, covered him. Oh, and I'm covering this other wide receiver clear across field. I'm taking him away as well. So I'm just saying what, and y'all gonna see it. I'm gonna show it. I don't need to lie. So I'm gonna show what I'm talking about. I've seen him take away 2 to 3 reads alone. Uh, he's a better LVE. Yeah, I would say that. What's up, Big Benny? More Dee. How you doing? I'm glad to see all you guys in the chat. Uh, that's funny you say he's a better LVE type because I think Jerry said today on the radio he's like I feel like he kind of reminds us of like what LVE could have been. And I agree because we all know if the Wolf Hunter never got that damn neck, the Wolf Hunter was going to be generational. But that neck injury, it screwed him up. So imagine LVE not hurt. If LVE never got hurt, but I think this guy, I think he may be a little bit more cerebral than LVE, and I think he sees it probably a little bit better than LVE. But of course, we got to know LVE development and stuff was what's the word? It was halted or it was affected because of his injury and a lot of time that he had to miss. Facts. How about them Cowboys? Yeah. But Logan Wilson, I think that's a great, great pickup for us. But now we talk about Quinnen Williams. Wow. Wow, wow, wow is all I can really say. I mean, like I said, we thought we was getting they was throwing out names Bradley Chubb, uh who else were they throwing out? Arden Key. Some people were saying Tyree Wilson. I was like, this is not gonna get it done. Like those are not guys to move the needle. You know what I'm saying? But getting Quentin Williams, that's to move the needle. And one thing that's special as well is that these guys are paid. We have them for the next. I think Quentin Williams we have through 2028. Wilson, I think, through 2028 or beyond. So a lot of these guys, we have them for this year and beyond. A lot of people are like, well, of course, there's some media pundits. I don't know why they did this trade, blah, blah, blah. The season's over. Just punt the season. Because why would if I have a chance to get better, what's up to my guy, Chris? Thank y'all. Continue to hit that like button. But if I can get better now, I'm going to get better now. Like, why the fuck would I wait till the season is over where I'm gonna have more competition to try and get better? Like, no, I'm good on it. Like, because these moves, like I said, it's not only for this year. Now, I can understand being upset if all of these guys are like 1 year rentals. And it's like, what the fuck are you doing, Jerry? Like, that's a waste of our picks and time. But no, these are moves that are gonna help us all throughout, I mean, this year and beyond. So that's why you do moves like this. You do moves like this to get better now. And also, guys, our season is not over. I know it looks bleak, but multiple teams have looked not great at the beginning of the season, and then the second half they pick up momentum. Green Bay Packers 2023, 49ers 2021, us 2018. Like it can happen. I'm not saying we're gonna make playoffs. I know the chances are slim, but weirder things have happened. Um, it does look like we didn't end up landing Minka. We did not end up landing Mika Fitzpatrick. I'm very disappointed in that. But honestly, maybe Miami just was not trying to sell. Because the only person that they sold was Jalen Phillips. But y'all give me a second. I'm gonna be right back. I'm trying to get gas at the gas station. Y'all give me a second. I'm gonna come right back. Give me- All right, I'm back. But anyway, y'all, I just think getting somebody. What's up to? I just see everybody here. I know it's random. What job is it? Is it really three? Yes, 3:15. So it's random, but I was like, I gotta go live and talk about this. But um, getting Quentin Williams is gonna be massive as well, guys. Um, I think it's gonna help Kenny Clark. I think it's also just gonna help our entire defensive line room. We got a lot of young guys. You got guys like Donovan Ezeraku, Marshawn Nealon that I feel like still his development been up and down, but we put a lot of stock into Marshawn Nealon. He's a second round pick, so I kind of need him to come along. Um, But this does leave a question mark for one man in particular that we just paid, and his name is Osa Odigizu. Um, I'm not sure. I'm not sure where this trade lands him, but I'm thinking this trade sends him to the bench. And honestly, guys, I think it may be for the best. I'm not saying Osa has been horrible, but he definitely hasn't been the guy that we thought we paid. He did have a decent game. I feel like this yesterday. I think they said he had like 5 pressures, so salute to Osa. But he's really struggled. Quinnen Williams will help him. I agree with that too. Quinnen Williams is gonna help him as well. Um, but starting, I don't think he's gonna be a starter, guys. And honestly, you have to think like this: like, okay, I'm back. But the compensation you gave up for Quentin Williams is a serious compensation. You gave up a second round pick this year. You gave up a first next year, uh whichever one's higher, out of our pick and Green Bay's pick. And then And I want to say this about Mozzie, because a lot of people rejoicing, oh, Mozzie's gone, yay, Mozzie, blah, 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 blah. I want to say this, guys. Mozzie was not the fucking problem. And that's just all I was trying to say. Like, he's not the problem. Even at the end, before we traded him, y'all, we wasn't playing him. Mozzie was getting maybe 15 snaps a game. And we was getting our asses blown out. Mozzie didn't play versus the Panthers, and what happened? We got blown out. Mozzie didn't play last night. We got we lost. I'm not gonna say we got blown out, but we lost. So Mozzie was just he or was in a scheme that did not fit him. It's really as simple as that. Got Mozzie is not get up the field. He is a dominant nose tackle where he is going to clog up the middle and just wreak havoc because you can't move his ass. Um, Mozzie was probably till this day. He was your defensive tackle that you rarely ever saw on the ground. And I know y'all gonna talk about, oh, I saw him on the ground versus the Ravens last year, but it's like, okay, that's one game. That's what I said rarely. I'm not saying Mozzie, we never seen Mozzie on the ground, but I'm saying Mozzie was rarely ever on the ground. But you know who I see on the ground, game in and game out? Osa. The sun is blinding me, guys. But Osa was on the ground. I seen Kenny Clark on the ground. I seen Solomon Thomas on the ground plenty of times. But it just happens to everybody, y'all. We also have film of TJ Bass and fucking BB or TJ Bass and Hoffman pushing Dexter Lawrence 5 to 10 yards off the damn ball. Does that mean Dexter Lawrence sucks? No. Like, come on, guys, we gotta be for real. Um, but salute to Mozzie. I'm glad he's gone now because he can't be the scapegoat. He was on my list to get traded today, and I'm glad he did. I'm glad he is gone, just like I was glad Zeke finally left because I just get so tired of battling with the fan base. I know y'all can't barely see me, but the sun is in my eyes, so I gotta wait till like to put this up. But um, I get tired of these players arguing with fans and shit about these players being the scapegoat. You know what I'm saying? So like now Mozzie gone, we can all shut the fuck up talking about him. That's how I feel. Like, thank God, I'm tired of arguing with niggas about him. But anyway, ultimately, I think these moves do make you better. I'm sad that we didn't get Minka. I feel like we should have got Minka, but we didn't. Obviously, I feel like the Dolphins. Who knows what the fuck the Dolphins doing? They're a trash organization. They ain't never gonna win shit. So, because the best you could do at a y'all sucky ass team is trade Jalen Phillips. Like, please be for real. But another thing I want to laugh at is that we beat Philly and San Fran at this trade deadline. Fuck you, Philly, and fuck you, San Fran. I'll say it again. Fuck you, Philly, and fuck you, San Fran. Philly did them poo poo cheese ass moves. Who did Philly get? Michael Carter, Jair Alexander. Who else they get? Who else Philly got? Philly got somebody else. Oh, Jalen Phillips. I see Jalen Phillips like Nolan Smith, Jalen Hunt, like whatever. That's how I feel about those moves. So, fuck you, Philly. Um, and fuck you, San Fran. Because I heard that San Fran was also trying to get Logan Wilson. Now, honestly, I was like, how was we in a battle for a seventh round pick? I don't know. But the reporters were saying San Fran really did want Logan Wilson because, they lost Fred Warner for the season. So ultimately, glad that we landed those guys, and we're going to be better automatically. We're going to be better. Um, am I saying these moves save our season? No, I'm not saying that. But I'm saying our defense definitely got better. Moves that I feel like we still need to do. I don't know if my guy Todd Church is out here. Oh, shout out to you, Sports Junkie. Good to see you. Um, yeah, I don't know if my guy Todd Church is still in here, but he's been preaching for us to get Asante Samuel Jr. He was cleared about 2 days ago to return to the NFL because he had an injury, some type. I think it was like a neck injury or something. And I know y'all might be like, "No, Star, we need to stay away from that." We don't have that luxury type about we need to stay away from it because your corners are hot garbage. Your best corner your best and highest paid corner last night in Deron Bland got worked. Did y'all see that? Deron Bland got worked. I mean, it was nasty. I was like, damn. I mean, and we knew Deron Bland could not cover like the elite wide receiver ones, but I'm like, Harrison Jr., he had a career night on us last night. So what Marvin Harrison Jr. was doing to Bland, he has not been doing that. These past few games. So Bland got absolutely destroyed. But it is what it is with Bland. We already knew he can't cover elite route running wide receivers, and he can't cover um fast twitchy wide receivers or big and twitchy wide receivers like a DK Metcalf. It's just not. He can't cover those guys. It just is what it is. We kind of had to pay him because I mean, when you're dealing with Diggs, we believe the writing is on the wall for Diggs. Um, Bro, should I kind of want to get me something to eat. Okay. I'm gonna go get something to eat. Um, I was gonna eat at home, but why would I do that when I could just spend money? But anyway, um, shit. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Uh, oh, saying we kind of had to play, play. We had to pay Bland. Um, Unfortunately, he got cooked. But yeah, Diggs, we feel like the writing's on the wall for him. And now after them seeing Triquez Bridges and Bland and Kyrie Elam get cooked, hopefully it'll talk some fucking sense into the front office. And they at least let Diggs come back this year. Now next year, I feel like it is a wrap. I do feel like it's a wrap for Diggs next year. But this year you need him, and it's clear as day you need him. But yeah, I would still go get Asante Samuel Jr. With the safeties, we just kind of stuck like a chuck. I still think we should go with the young guys. I think somebody like Malik Hooker and Dono. I just don't want to see them on the field again. I know. Just go younger and let those guys be, I guess, take the mentor role or whatever. But I'm not really interested in seeing either of those guys back on the field because those two are a huge reason that our record is 3-5-1. Let's be honest. They're a huge, huge reason. Um, that the record is 3-5-1. But anyway, um, let me see. He said now we can get Justin Simmons. Is Justin Simmons available? If Justin Simmons is available, we should definitely go after him. I didn't know he was available, but if he's available, like go after him. You can't get Justin Simmons today is better than Dono and Malik and likely better than Wanye as well and better than Bill. So if you can get better in those areas, go ahead. Um, but the bright side is, guys, we do also have in-house reinforcements coming back. Like a guy like, Diggs hopefully comes back and plays for us through the rest of the year. You have Josh Butler, who Josh Butler is also pretty good. I don't know if y'all remember, but Josh Butler is pretty good. Um, he tore his ACL, but he should be coming back soon as well. You have Overshown coming back. So, y'all, after this bye, your defense is going to look and feel different. It should. We still have a terrorist. We still have a terrorist in house, and we know exactly who he is. And his name is Matthew Eberflus. I still think we got to get him the fuck out of here. I just don't trust him at all. And I keep saying it. We're trying to fit a square peg into a round hole with him. Like the personnel that we have, this is not the personnel that Eberflus is used to working with and doing this scheme that he's doing. And even now, he done switched up his scheme. He calling man, he doing blitzes, he doing this and that. But you can just tell he's not comfortable with it. He's not comfortable with it. And even yesterday, like he was so scared of Blaine getting worked in man. This dumbass nigga was well. When your defense is giving up third, like it was so sad because our defensive line was going crazy. 5 sacks, 5 sacks, multiple pressures, going crazy, but it didn't amount to shit because every third and long or second and long or first and long we got those guys in. Um, it all amounted to nothing because we just gave it right back up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the coverage of the line. This is why I feel like we're going to get significantly better just putting Logan Wilson in the lineup because your linebackers, I was talking to my brother today, Kenneth Murray, yeah, right, 100 grand. Like, if you can't make it work with these guys, you can't make it work at all. Your ass needs to retire. But uh, Kenneth Murray, y'all, I was talking to my brother. I said, you know who Kenneth Murray is? We both said at the same time. Poor man's Jalen Smith. That's who Kenneth Murray is. He is a poor man's Jalen Smith. Poor man because Jalen Smith at his peak is way better than Kenneth Murray. But Kenneth Murray, he's an athlete. He can go sideline to sideline, but he doesn't see it. He is a very, very slow processor. And he's not really the best either on shedding blocks. Um, So I do feel like the acquisition of it's going to be interesting to see what they do with their linebacker room. Who gets off the field? Is it going to be Kenneth Murray? Is it going to be Shamar? Is it going to be both? And we finally get or give what time is it? 3:30. And we finally give my guy Maris a chance. I don't know. I hope that we do. I feel like Maris deserves a chance. And now when you got Logan Wilson, um, you got the perfect guy that he can be next to and get coached up. Listen, I know Maris is a wild boy. He is a wild boy. He's an animal. But you need that. He's your meanest, hardest hitting linebacker. What you need is we need to control the chaos that is Maris. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes he's going too fast. He's missing tackles and shit. So he just needs to be coached up. And I'm hoping over this bye they make that decision. I get liking Shamar. I like Shamar too. But I'm sorry, Maris is better than Shamar. And I believe Shamar really can be something eventually, but Maris is better than him. And I really think that's the transition they need to make. But I know Overshawn will also be back for us. So honestly, Maris just might be the odd man out. It's sad. I hate that, but he really might be because once Overshawn come back, and then Eberflus is so in love with Shamar James, I just don't see how Maris is really gonna get any snaps. Hey Angie, that's my sis. Um, so I don't know how Maris gonna get any snaps. To be honest, but I'm praying for the best. That's all we can do is just pray for the best. Um, I don't know if y'all had any questions or anything like that. But yeah, I feel good and I feel optimistic. I know fans are like Jerry just pumped hopium back in the fan base. Yeah, he did. And it's like, guys, at the end of the day, we gotta remember this is fucking sports. Like it's sports. Hold on, I'm trying to order food. Hi. You can just do it under Lee, Lee. How may I serve you? Can I get the grilled chicken club? The meal or just the sandwich? The meal, and I'll get a half sweet, half unsweet tea. Any sauce? You can do Chick-fil-A sauce. Okay. That's it. All right. So I have a grilled club meal, half and half tea with Chick-fil-A sauce. Yep. 1341. Okay. Have a good one. Thank you. Pleasure. Y'all don't judge me. I'm over here eating plantation chicken, but this is plantation chicken. I know. I got caught guilty red-handed. We not supposed to be supporting these people, but I'm hungry. But anyway, um, yeah, we at the end of the day, I just want to remind the fan base, y'all, that this is sports. Like, it's entertainment. It's fun. I feel like sometimes we just make this shit too deep. Sorry, y'all. The sun is fucking blinding me. I wish I had my glasses or something, but we just make the shit. Let me just pick my phone up and do this. 'Cause Jesus. But yeah, we just make the shit too deep, y'all. And you gotta know, like, if fan bases like the Bills with how them niggas have lost back to back Super Bowls still got fans. They got the greatest quarterback ever and Joshua Allen still ain't reached the Super Bowl. Think about somebody like the fucking Ravens. I know they won a Super Bowl, what was it, like 2012? But their front office have gone all in. They went all in. They haven't made it to a Super Bowl. It did not even talk about just teams like the Panthers and the Cards and the Bears and whoever the fuck else. Who's the worst team this year? The Dolphins and like if those teams still have fans. What's up, JV? Glad to see you. Um oh, Los Altos is in here. Glad to see you too. But if those teams still have fans, like we can still be fans of the Dallas Cowboys. Um and we're hey, yeah, thank you. Okay. But y'all give me a second. All right. But yeah. If those teams still have fans, we can still be fans of the Dallas Cowboys. And I also want to remind y'all of this as well. And this doesn't mean sucking up. I'm not saying suck up to the front office and just don't say anything. That's not what the fuck I'm saying. I'm just saying don't take shit too seriously. Like we gotta learn to stop taking sports so seriously. We gotta stop. We need to talk about the shady shit and the bad moves that Jerry do. But we also have to remember, guys, as well, is Jerry the only white billionaire in the NFL? No. They're all white billionaires. So if you think Jerry the only one doing weird, corrupt, shady shit, no. They all doing it. You know what I'm saying? But we just have to realize that and take it for what it is. And again, I'm not saying shut the hell up. Don't talk about Jerry because I'm sure gonna be talking about Jerry. I sure am. And I'm gonna hold him accountable, but at the same time, like we just have to know this is sports. It's the suspense of it all. It's fun. We don't know who's. I love this year because You don't know who the fuck gonna be in the Super Bowl. You really don't. We don't know, especially from the NFC. And I still believe it to this day. The NFC is wide the fuck open. Andy said, definitely got to get your feelings out. That's what I'm saying. It's like you can have emotion. I'm not saying I have emotion. Today I was working out. I found out we got Quinnen Williams. I started screaming and shouting in the gym. I called my brother immediately. We both started screaming. So I'm not saying you're a fan, you're gonna have emotion. But I'm saying like don't take it too seriously. Don't start cussing out your wife. Don't start cussing out your husband. You can't eat and sleep. Like just don't you just gotta realize it's like yesterday I was like, damn, we lost. Oh well, you gotta move on. Like you gotta move on at some point. Like you can't allow the Dallas Cowboys to get your pressure up, but you still support the team. And yeah, your pressure gonna be up during the game. I swear, y'all. Every time I watch the Dallas Cowboys game, my heart is pumping. Boom, 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 boom. He's like, I'm playing the game. Like shit, I'm nervous. I don't know. So you're gonna have feelings. She said, I better get exactly. Luckily, I was the only one in there because I don't nobody be in my apartment here. But what's up, Lou? That's my guy Lou. But you gonna have emotion because we love the team. But I'm just saying, don't let you. We gotta remember it is sports, and that we always have something to look forward to, and hope. That's what sports is. Every team, all 32 teams, every year is hoping it's their year. Like every team does that. So don't feel stupid because you want the Dallas Cowboys to win a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't feel like, and also shout out to the pessimistic fans though, because we need y'all too. The ones like we ain't gonna do shit, we ain't gonna do shit, we ain't gonna win shit. But I will say you got to be a little bit careful with the pessimism, um, because if you're just so pessimistic all the time, like you can't. Sometimes, I mean, if you're always pessimistic, you cannot see the forest for the trees. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to always be we ain't gonna do shit. We suck. We suck. We ain't gonna do shit. Like just cool it and cut it out. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you do gotta keep pressure up. Oh Jesus! But at the same time, you still gotta keep pressure up and stuff like that on the front office. Um, but I'm also saying enjoy it. That's what I'm saying. That's what. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I'm like, what am I trying to say? Just enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? This is fun. It's fun. Does Jerry piss us the fuck off? Of course his old ass does. Jerry pisses me right the hell off. But at the same time, Jerry makes me laugh too. Like he's Jerry makes me laugh. So it's like, Jerry has done a lot of good with the bad. You know what I'm saying? So all it ain't all bad. All the time. Do I still think we made a mistake trading Mikey? Yes, I do. But it's like, what can I do about it? It's done. And then ultimately, you got to think of it like this: you traded Micah Parsons for a first round pick, Kenny Clark, and Quinn Williams, and I'll take it. I will take it. Two run stopping machines that also give you pass rush and the first round pick. You know what I'm saying? And salute to Micah. Um, but I will say this, and this is not me shading Micah. I'm just saying, Green Bay Packers fans, they already starting to they too starting to change on Mike, and I'm like, see, like Micah is great. He is amazing. But just like with us, I know he had that 3 sack game, but just like with us, Micah can be eliminated from game plans. It's just simple as that. Like I don't know how else to say it. Doesn't mean Micah's not elite. Doesn't mean we don't love or we didn't love Micah. Doesn't mean we don't respect Micah, but he can be eliminated from game plans. And there are Packers fans that are pissed off at Micah Parsons because of that, because he has zero pressures and zero sacks and zero effect versus the Panthers. And we lived that life. We lived having as great as Michael Parsons is. We've lived looking in fucking games, and Michael Parsons is null in null in fucking void. That doesn't mean he's not elite. That doesn't mean he's not all pro. That doesn't mean he's not on the path to be a Hall of Famer. But I'm just saying, he can be eliminated from game plans. A lot of must win games, you'd be like, was Micah playing? Like, yeah, he was playing. He was playing. He didn't do much, but he did play. So that's all I'm saying. But anyways, guys, I just pulled up to my house. Let me see if anybody got some last minute comments. If not, I need to get the hell off of here. Um, my whole work day is ruined. I haven't worked a lick today, but I guess that's all right when you work for yourself. It's like all right, I'll just work tomorrow. But anyway, let me see if y'all had any last minute comments before I get off of here. We get more meta than order. Exactly, Angie. That's what I'm saying. Um, be a fan, not dumb. I agree with that. JV said it's the fact that everyone views the Dallas Cowboys as the laughing stock of the NFL, but everyone views the Dallas Cowboys as America's team. That's what I'm saying. They love to love us. They love to hate us. You know what I'm saying? As irrelevant as the Cowboys is, y'all can't stop talking about us. They hate us. I know Philly. I got to go listen to Laura Brunson and them's podcast because I know they spazzing out because it's like how we. I'm sorry, but today, now I'm not saying overall. I know the Eagles just won Super Bowl, so I'm not saying overall. But today, Howie, Jerry is greater than Howie. Thank you. Jerry is greater than John Lynch. I'm surprised the 49ers didn't do shit. And I think like 5-3 or something. They got a winning record. They didn't do a damn thing. But whatever, not us. But anyways, guys, um, thank y'all so much for the support. Please hit the like button and the share button. Please subscribe as well. I don't know if there's new users in here. Um, he did. He pulled a move today, and I don't think nobody expected Jerry to do that shit. Everybody was like, "Yeah, they just go." I mean, I was looking. Everybody was trolling. Jerry just gonna do Logan Williams. Jerry just gonna do Logan Wilson. That's it. That's it. Jerry ain't gonna do shit. And Jerry said, "What you say?" So anyway, but anyway, thank y'all so much for y'all support. Please like, share, and subscribe. And please subscribe. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers. I only need about 200 more. If I just start getting consistent on the content, I know it'll be out. But y'all, I'm a lawyer, so it's just like I wish I could just do this shit all day, but I can't. Like I got to actually got to fucking work. Um, but anyway, thank y'all so much for y'all support. Love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Hopefully the Miami, yeah, that's true, JV. Everybody was saying it was gonna be Chubb or they said Arden. I said it earlier, but Arden Key from the Titans or they were saying Tyree Wilson from the Raiders. I was like, what? So I'm just saying, God, that none of those names was real. Because imagine today, how would we feel today if we were like, we got Logan Wilson and Arden Key? We would be like, we would be crashing out. So thank you, Jerry, for giving us, for doing a real move and showing that you still want to win, Jerry. Like you still want to win. You know what I'm saying? You're not willing to just stand pat and say, oh well, we'll just build for next year. Like you're showing I do want to win. Um, and I appreciate that, Jerry. I will say that I do appreciate you, Jerry, showing us today, showing the fan base that you still want to win. And he even said that too on the radio. He was like, I realize I'm getting old as fuck. Like I do want to win. And I'm like, thank you, Jerry. That's all we've been saying. Like you getting old as fuck. Our beautiful quarterback is, getting old. I still think how Dak is, he'll be able to play like Rodgers. I don't know if he's gonna be here for that long, but I think Dak will be able to play long. But it's just like Rodgers, even how he's still not peak Rodgers. That's what we're saying. Like we're not saying Dak is gonna fall off a fucking cliff, but we're saying the way that Dak is playing now, he's playing amazing. And you want to capitalize and maximize it, right? Um, you don't want to wait till your quarterback is like Peyton Manning with the Broncos, or that nigga can't do shit. You know what I'm saying? He's just barely hanging on. Like you don't want that. You want to win when Dak still got spring in his step, when he still got that moxie, when he still got that arm. Like you want to win then. You don't want to win when Dak got throwing noodle balls and can't run. Like you don't want to win like that, bro. We don't want to see old man. I will win a Super Bowl with Dak as an old man, but I don't want that to be his first Super Bowl. Dak ain't win a Super Bowl till he's 40 years old. Like, come on, man. Like, no. But anyway, thank y'all so much. I don't know, I said thank you 100 times, but yeah, I appreciate y'all, and I will catch up with y'all soon. Hopefully, I gotta call my sis Mickey and see or Craven see if we can do a show tomorrow. I gotta check on her, but thank y'all. I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace. Love ya.